So hi guys, welcome to Crazy Burger. So in this video I'm going to be looking at Game of the Month on the Evercade VS and if it's been a success or not. Now Game of the Month has been something started maybe back in May, and we're getting a sneak preview of every single game on Indie Heroes Collection 2 that's getting released at the end of the year. Now, my sort of argument is here is, are you going to buy the cart when it gets released? Obviously, if you don't have a VS, you most likely will. But we did start with an amazing game in Tapeworm Disco Puzzle. It was an absolutely brilliant game. I really loved it. It's been the highlight so far. But my argument really is, I've already played it. I've completed it in the time period. You've got 30 days to actually play it. You could have longer if you don't update your firmware. But you could complete some of these games in the matter of hours. Meaning, do you really want to buy the cart when it comes out? I'm not really so sure. I'll probably will buy the cart, but there'll be plenty of people out there that'll probably think twice about it and think, I've already played these games, I've completed them, I'm not sure I really need them. One of the things about Indie Heroes Collection 1, even though it was an absolutely excellent cart and probably up there with my top 3 carts, it's not one of these carts that you're going to go back to time and time again, because once you've played and finished the games, I don't know, there's not a lot of sort of games that you would go back to on those carts, which is kind of sad because there are some amazing games on there. And I think the same is going to be for Indie Heroes Collection 2. Now, we've had a lot of games so far. We've had, I think, 4 or 5. So we're about halfway through at this point. But I'm just wondering, should they maybe have just released a couple of the games and then give a couple of games from the other carts coming out on Evercade in 2022? I just don't think it makes a lot of sense to give every single game on this cart a release on the VS practically for free. I think it might actually hurt some of the sales for the cart when it gets released. There's no doubt, guys, that back in April, May, this was a really good idea to do because there was nothing happening at the time. There was not a lot of news, there was delays in carts, so obviously this did fill a gap and it did make sense, but I don't think it made sense given all 10 games on Indie Heroes a free release basically on the Evercade VS. I just think it would have made more sense to add some games from the other carts upcoming. Now, we've had Nessie the Robot, which is okay, but I'm not going to go back to that one. Same with Recnum, not really sure I'll go back to it once you complete it. And also Cowlitz Gamers didn't really like this one, even though it was 3 in 1. And we've had Inguna, which was this month, which is okay, but not sure I'm going to play it again. I would have much rather seen 2 games from each of these 4 upcoming carts. I think that would have made a lot more sense. Not sure if they could sort of get around the licensing by doing that, but I think it makes more sense. Give a sneak preview of all the upcoming carts to the end of the year. Get people interested rather than focusing on the one cart and basically giving all the games away for free and probably spoiling cart sales at the end of the day. Now, this cart would have been brilliant. Even like demo versions of these games would have been nice to get a sneak preview instead of full games. We don't necessarily need full games, and that kind of might hurt sales at the end of the day. Or sometimes it might help. But it would have been nice, maybe get a sneak preview of the upcoming C64 games as well, would have been really nice. But guys, let me know what you think. What do you think of Game of the Month? Do you think it's been a success? Would you prefer to see games from the other carts rather than every game in Indie Heroes? Hard to say. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one.